Hey guys, good afternoon. I'm somewhere in Charger. Yeah, I came for work anyways. Yeah, but then before I start my duty, I need to talk about something very, very important that I've been thinking about. Like before, I didn't see this as a disadvantage, but now with the emergence of the recent dramas and issues, I'm beginning to see reasons to think this would cause more problems, bring more tension than it will bring comfort. So what am I talking about? It's because of this new partition buildings and stuff, this construction of partition. I honestly think that Dubai government should either bring it down or tame the policies behind opening it or running it. I just hope that it's inclusive in all these their new bed space partition stroke new policies that are set to put in place soon. Because guys, tell me, why will a reasonable human being construct a coffin, half square meter room, and then when they ask you the price, you tell me 1,500, 1 3. The kind of partitions I'm seeing these days and the prices, the problem is not even like the prices. No problem, everybody wants privacy, but how about the prices? It seems now like the price of a room before in Dubai is now more like the price of a partition. And they are excelling in this because people are blindly accepting, like especially these Asians, they are blindly accepting this cost. Someone constructs a half room, like even the partition is 2 times smaller than a full room, or even 3 times. Like it's just like this room. Now you see this room, they will divide it into 4 places, demarcate it into 4, and then they are placing one part of that room, that one demarcation, at 2,000 dirham, and people are rushing like, is it available? Can I come today? How do you people make money? I don't know if like some of you are really in this UAE, because I don't know what makes money for you people. Me, I struggle to make money. I work under the sun to make money. I stress this my palms to make money. That is why my palms would never look smooth. It's always rough, because this palm has like it has dipped into harsh chemicals, harsh detergents. Sometimes I kiss my palms. I'm like, thank you for always helping me through life. You are the reason I have food on my table. Sometimes I dip my hands in chemicals, and when I'm done, I'm like, it feels very horrible. I'm like, oh my God, I've really made my fingers to suffer today. Like I'll be seeing my finger as a human being. Like I put my finger through horrible things. This part of my finger have a lot of injuries I sustained while working. And then after doing all this job, I just waste it in paying to sleep. We've not even talked about the hike in prices due to this recent war, but my major concern is, what in the hell are you people constructing and placing at the price of a full room? I came to Dubai 2015, and I don't know for now, but then I know that the room where I was staying with my late mom, we were all living together. He had like a self-con, had bathroom, kitchen, balcony, everything. We were paying, before it was even 2005. Later my mom was the kind of person that knows how to influence people. She influenced the landlord. They were now charging her at the time 2,000 dirham for a full room, very big spacious room in Diera. But when did my mom die? 2023. 2 years from now, and then people are beginning to construct partitions. Yes, because initially everybody wants to have privacy, even if you are staying in a very tight room, but at least you want to have your privacy, which is understandable. Even I too, I ran away from bed space. I wanted privacy. There's no joy that is bigger than you. Coming home, you lock your door, you are in, like, in fact, especially health wise, you are only exposed when you leave your room and go out there. Imagine living in a bed space and two people has cough or catarrh, like they have the flu. Before you know, everyone in the room is infected, because it is like air transmission, because that is like the biggest concern I have, catching the flu. So now, living in partition, I feel safe. Whatever you have it in your room. The only place I will, become susceptible to catching whatever you have is when I'm out of my room. So what do? When I'm out of my room? I either, if I see that, oh, this is something that can happen if I'm not protected, I will go with mask. But in my room for those hours all night, whenever I, even on my off day, if I'm in my room, I'm safe. Whatever you have it in your own room. You don't give it to me. But then, and also the fact that your things are secured, because I had a lot of horrible experiences living with ungrateful and unfortunate people in bed spaces. They stole from me like I was crying. That was when I decided, okay, I'm no longer going for bed spaces again. I need to pay higher and get partition. How much am I paying where I'm staying? Initially, I got like a smaller one, coffin size. I was paying 700. That was negotiation. I negotiated well before they said it was 800. I had to beg. They accepted for the first 2 months. Then later on, they increased the price within the 1 month to 800. It was 800 at the time. Coffin. I think I posted the video when I started my TikTok. The room, very small. And then fast forward to 3 months ago, I moved into like a slightly bigger than that one, but I can't stand in my room. But then I'm paying 900. I'm like, okay, I can't stand. At the end of the day, if I come to my room, I will still have to lie down. So what's the point? Let me take it. After one of my brother, tried to advise me to take it. And to be honest, I'm very lucky I took that room. Because now, what is going on? These Asians, they post coffin. Coffin like Iwozu, Abate, cascades, size of room. And then you ask them the price, they say 1.3. For what? How much is one room? Now, do you know what I feel like? I feel like I wish I have like maybe even if we are 3 girls that can come together, we put our money together, we rent a full room. Even if it's per head 700, it's better than all this greedy construction these people are making, because people are patronizing them. That is why. And people who are losing are the single ones, people who are not coupling. And that is why people are making nasty mistakes. Everybody wants to cut means. Then you end up living and sharing spaces with a man. And then they are making it, because imagine paying, me as a single person in a room, they can charge me for one small partition 1,000 dirham, right? Which is like the new price. Even now, you can't even get for 900, like the comfortable one. The one that is not coughing. At least this type I'm staying in, comfortable, but you can't stand up, but at least it's quite big to contain your bags, right? You can't get it 900 now. Even where I'm staying now, the landlords are doing like they are trying to see if I will leave, so they will renovate and increase the price, because everybody wants to meet with the market demand. Everybody is increasing their own greediness. They are too greedy. And because people are patronizing them, that is why they are getting more greedier by the day. Everybody wants to cash out. Everyone now is venturing into partition. Nobody even wants to do bed space. Everybody now is doing partition, because they know that they earn times 10 the profit. Imagine me paying 1,000 dirham for as a single person, and then as a couple, they might charge them 1,100 or 1,200. And then maybe, of course, people in this Dubai, if you're in Dubai, you know that men are always here. These men here, carpenter, I don't even know how to explain them. They always need support. So most of them, you are sharing with them, you are supporting, you're bringing half, they are bringing half. They are not the one paying. Both of you are splitting the bills. So imagine 2 people staying in a room, and then they are splitting the bill. The guy is bringing half. Maybe end of the day, they are paying 500 or 550 for partition. Of course, they will like it. But what about people who are single, who just want to be on their own? It's like a big loss. I feel like this partition is like a waste of, it's now a negative thing. Prices of rooms are now placed at partition prices. Why?